Okay. All right, you guys, thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, horrible storms over here. We're going to do the very best that we can. I have no idea what's going on with anything tonight. We're just going to attempt to make it work and, again, do the best we can. Okay, so you guys, I'm super excited. We're going to talk all about Host to Post tonight. If you have ever listened to any of my trainings, Host to Post is one of my favorite things. Truly obsessed with it. I think that it is the easiest way to expand your network, and it is the easiest way to enroll customers and distributors and finish your entire task list every day. Now, if something that you're already doing is working and you're enrolling and you're happy with your business and you're not needing to do any more, then please understand I'm not telling you stop everything you're doing and doing what I'm doing. I am here to teach you about Host to Post for those who have no idea about Host to Post and for those who just truly want to learn more about it and how to just make good use out of it. So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about my trackers. We're going to talk about the giveaways, and we're going to talk about how to do this if you have neither. Okay, so this is going to be really broken down. So if you have been doing Host to Post for a while, you probably already know most of this, but I would encourage you to keep watching anyway, so that in case something happens and you have a distributor who has no idea what they're doing, you are able to teach them. Okay, I'm going to turn this up just a little bit more. Okay, so I want to introduce myself, you guys. My name is Lauren Jouett, and I am a diamond leader with It Works Global. I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary with this company on the 1st of this month. However, I will say that I've only been working this business for almost 2 years, not even quite 2 years. I decided to get started with this business because we were struggling financially, and by the time I really started working this business, we had ended up homeless, and we literally couldn't even afford groceries every month. We were really struggling. And so I decided if I could make a couple $100s a month, then I would be able to at least feed my family while we lived in a homeless shelter. And turns out that I am really good at Host to Post, and I lost 120 pounds with these products. So I was able to do a lot more than $200 a month, ended up going diamond, and my journey has been up and down since then. But that's how life is, you guys. Nothing's always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be a straight uphill climb. So if you hit a hard time, trust me when I tell you, it's worth continuing to keep going, because you never know when you're going to find that next person who needs you to change their life. Okay. I love Host to Post because, like I said, it's the easiest way to expand your network. When I teach about Host to Post, I tell people, don't look at Host to Post as signing customers, look at it as expanding your network. Okay. This is not something you do in place of building relationships. This isn't something you do in place of posting every day to your story and your page. It's something you do in conjunction with and enhances the results from doing those things. Okay, so when you look at Host to Post as something where you are actually growing your network instead of something that you're trying to do to mass enroll, although that is possible, you don't get disappointed if you don't enroll anything, and you don't get disappointed if people comment but then don't sign up right away. So I really want you guys to focus on Host to Post as something that is going to help you expand your network solely, and that anything that comes from it beyond that, such as customers or anything like that, is truly just a benefit. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the giveaway. Okay, so some of you might be brand new. You have no idea what we're talking about when we're talking about this $10 buy-in and giveaways and blah, blah, blah. Okay, first I want you to know it's completely optional. If you decide, hey, leave that alone. If you decide I do not want to spend $10 to put money into a big cash giveaway, you can still do this. You can still be just as successful if you are not doing a giveaway, okay? A giveaway is just something that some of us do so that we can really give back to those who, hey, stop, give back to those who are helping us by making a status, okay? Which is all Host to Post is. Host to Post is just having somebody else post a post. They literally put a status on their page so that you can expand your network, okay? So our giveaway this month is a we're teamed up with another team, and we are doing a huge cash giveaway at the end of the month and multiple smaller cash giveaways throughout the month for groceries. And what's so awesome about it is we pay $10 and buy our way in so that we can post about it, so that we can help give back to those who need it, okay? Somebody will win, and you never know who it's going to be. It's a completely random drawing. But the way it works is you go to our team page and you can see where to send the money. I don't know if y'all can hear that thunder, but it is crazy. You can, I see a text message, but I don't know what you're talking about, Susan. I'm sorry. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do I mean? Okay, so you can buy in the giveaway by sending your money to Caitlin. The instructions for that are on the team page. And from there, what you do after you pay the $10 is you contact your enroller to get added to the event page. Once you get added to the event page, what you do is when people post for you, you just keep their name written down somewhere, a notebook, a tracker, notes in your phone, it doesn't matter. And you just enter all of the names, okay? There's instructions on that for the team page. Again, if you need help with that, contact your enroller, okay? However, again, you guys, completely optional, okay? So now if you are like me and when you got started, there's just no way you would have had an extra $10. I understand. You are not alone in that, and I want you to know this, okay? We are not insensitive to the fact that not everybody even has $5, let alone 10. A lot of people get started with this business and don't have an extra $10. The reason I love that we're doing $10 buy-in is because if you sell one sample, which when you get started, you get 7 sample credits. If you sell one sample, then the way it works is you can sell it for, sorry guys, everybody's texting me and I don't know if it's like something's wrong. Like I know I'm probably freezing a little bit. Again, we have really bad storms. The replay will not be frozen, so just bear with me, you guys. If it cuts in and out and you need to come back and watch the replay, that's okay. If it's that important, somebody can call me and tell me, like, I don't know what, there's a booger hanging out of my nose or whatever it is. Anyway, the way it works is when you get started, you get 7 sample credits, okay? If you sell one of those sample credits for $20, that buys your way in, okay? Let's say you're not brand new, that you don't have sample credits. One sample credit individually bought is $9. If you sell that sample for $20 to somebody, your mom, your best friend, a random person on Facebook, for $20, then you have $11 profit and you can buy your way into your giveaway, and you're never short a single penny. Okay, you guys, our company ships the samples, so you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is do it from your app, and that is something that you can actually learn about from my YouTube or by talking to your enroller, okay? So let's talk about how to get started. Let's pretend that you're brand new. You just signed up tonight and you're watching this and you're like, okay, so I can or I don't have to buy in, but you're saying I can be successful with this either way. How do I even get started? Like let's assume the giveaway is like not even a thing. How are we going to get started? You guys, it's very simple. I want you to go to your dirt list. And if you're brand new, you might have heard of this. It simply means somebody who would support you if you were selling dirt, okay? Or your chicken noodle soup list. Who's going to bring you chicken noodle soup when you're sick? Or who's going to be praying for you or calling you or whatever? Go to those people and just simply ask them if they will make a post for you to help you get your business off the ground. You guys, when I get my new distributor started, I have them do this. Hey, I just started this brand new business and I really need your help. Would you be willing to make a simple post on Facebook for me if I send it to you here? So all you have to do is copy and paste and let me know when it's up. It's that easy, okay? So if you ask, then they will say yes or they will say no. But again, remember, we're not worried about whether or not they say no. We're not worried about if people don't comment. We're going to focus on the yeses and we're going to focus on expanding our network, okay? So let's talk about, so that's how you get started, just simply asking, okay? Let's talk about the different hostess host a post is, that's not a word, the different posts that you can use for host a post. For me, I use 3 different posts, okay? Now, I did buy into the giveaway, so I use a giveaway post, and it could be something as simple as I'm giving away $200 in groceries on the 10th. Comment your favorite ice cream for a chance to win. People comment. When they comment, I go and message them and ask. You guys, I'm going to show you all of my scripts. I'm going to do a screen share, teach you all of the things that you need to see and know about host to post after I finish running through all of this. So don't worry, okay? You'll be able to screenshot them, whatever. You can re-listen to this over and over again, and that way you can get all of the exact wording, okay? So I use a giveaway post. What I mean by that is when everybody comments on my friends list, I'll have every other person or every few people make a post about the giveaway, and it'll simply just say something along the lines of, I've teamed up with my friend Lauren to give away $500 in cash at the end of the month. If comment your birthday month for an entry for a chance to win. So when people comment, I go and message those people to do a product or a distributor post. And the way I decide is based on their page. If they have a really clean, pretty picture as their profile picture, something with good lighting, or if they have over 500 friends, I'm going to have them do a host to post about the distributor host to post, and I'll read that to you in a minute. And if they don't, or I just really haven't been getting much traction on customers, then I'm going to have them do TFX or coffee. I generally do TFX because I can easily upsell TFX with multiple products. And it seems to me that even people who don't like coffee or are more like they're more likely to try the TFX or at least comment that they're interested, and then I can go from there and upsell or talk to them or whatever. So there's different kinds of posts you can use, but the main ones are giveaway, distributors, and then a product post. In my opinion, the trick to a product post is keeping it short so that it catches attention, but also doesn't give a bunch of information away, and I will read you mine. You're more than welcome to use it, change it, whatever, however you want to do it, okay? So a lot of people, when it comes to host to post, you'll hear, do you use the tag or no tag method? You guys, personally, I've done this over and over and over again. I don't see a difference in it. I'm currently not being tagged just because I got locked out of my Facebook, but I was also doing 30 plus host to post a day, and I realized that the reason I was getting locked out was because I was adding too many people too quickly, not because I was being tagged in too many host posts. So I don't believe that the tag or no tag, whether you get tagged or you don't, actually makes a difference. I don't think it affects algorithm. For me, I've not seen it do that. I think it's totally personal preference. There are plenty of top leaders who don't get tagged and plenty that do. Okay, as far as what I mean by that, if you are having people post for you and you have them tag you in your in the post that they make for you, that's what I mean by the tag method. Or the no tag means that you ask them to not tag you in it. When you're doing the tagging method, you need to go to your settings on Facebook by clicking the 3 lines or 3 dots, whatever it is in the bottom corner on your app, and go to timeline and tagging, and go to settings, timeline and tagging, and then all the way at the bottom, turn the bottom 2 options on. It says something about reviewing before. I guess I can actually look this up. Hold on one second. Tell you exactly what it says. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, so if you click your 3 lines, you go to settings, and then it's under privacy, it's timeline and tagging, and you click that and you scroll to the bottom where it says review. It says review tags people add to your posts before they tag you, and review posts you're tagged in before it appears on your timeline. You want both of those to be on. There you go. You want both of the bottom ones to be on, and that way when people tag you, what's going to happen, and this is actually, I might be able to get this to pull up. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. We're going to see if I can get this screen share thing to work. tried it earlier. Who knows if it's gonna work? I don't know. Bear with me, you guys, because I definitely want to make this work so that you guys can see all of my stuff. So I might just have to turn my phone off and turn it back on. If you guys have any questions about host to post, please comment them below and I can come back and answer all of them after the video is done, but hopefully I will answer all of them. Anyway, so when you do the timeline tagging, the tagging method, basically the way it works is you can, oh, now my phone's not going to turn back on, it's fine. For real, Becky? Seriously, my phone's not turning back on. Okay, there we go. When you're getting tagged, it's going to show up in your timeline review. Basically, what that means is it gives you the option to either add to timeline or hide from timeline, and you're not going to do either. You're actually just going to let it sit there and live in limbo. And the reason you do that is because when you're doing the tagging method, that's where you can come back to it really easily and review and check all of the comments and everything in all of your posts. So, looks like it's going to work. Perfect. Okay, so y'all can see my phone now. Okay, so when you're reviewing timeline and tagging, you go to your profile, and these 3 lines right here, you're going to click them, or 3 dots, and then click review timeline. And this is going to show you all of the posts, all of mine are from April before I got locked out, all of the posts that people tag you in. Okay, so that's how you can do that. You can see where it says add to timeline or hide. You're not going to click either. Okay, now let's say that you're going to do the no tag method. When somebody makes a post for you, you're going to go, pause, give me 1 second. You're going to go to the post when they tell you, okay, I tagged you. So you're going to go to their name. You're going to go to their post. And then you're going to click the 3 lines in the top left of the status, and you're going to click save. Okay. Now I'm going to actually unsave this. So for all intents and purposes, I can actually show you what I'm talking about. You're going to click save post. And here, if you don't have a collection yet, then you can click new collection. And I literally just put what month it is and then put host to post. And then you save it to that. This gives you the option. Here you can see my giveaway post. This is what I have people post for me when they're doing a post about the giveaway. So this gives you the option to do that. You're not tagged in it. You can still come back and see them. The way you see them is by clicking the 3 lines in the bottom right corner, clicking save, and then you can scroll down and click which collection you want to go to. And then you can see all of the posts that you're tagged in. You can go in and you can check the comments on it. You can have some people interested here. Let's see. I add and message everybody who likes, not just those who comment. So that's the difference between being tagged and not tagged. Here we go. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Lauren Hunt just made a post for me. So we're going to go. Wait, maybe she didn't. Nope. She's making posts for everybody and their mama. Alrighty. Well, that happened. It's fine. Figure it out at a later date. Okay, well, I thought we were going to be able to show you, but she made a post for everybody and their mama but me. So we'll worry about that later. Okay, so here's a conversation. Okay, so this person commented on a post that I made on my page about about the giveaway. So I just message her and I say, hey, thanks for commenting on our cash giveaway post. Just wanted to make sure you want an entry. You don't have to buy anything. All I ask is that you make a simple post on Facebook, which I will send to you here in return for your free entry. I figured I'd ask first, but everybody loves cash, haha. Now the Amy Spence way, which you guys might have heard, actually, and you can see like I've messaged her before about samples and she didn't reply, that's okay. The Amy Spence way actually breaks that up into 2 different posts. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm trying to promote this month, so I want to get as many messages as I can as quickly as I can. That means that I need to make sure that I'm not wasting extra time. So I just combined it all together. Okay, if you don't have WordBoard, now's the chance to go get it if you have an iPhone, and if you don't have an iPhone, now's your chance to save up for one because they're way better because of this app alone is worth it. You can save all of the different things that you want to say. Okay, so now I have this first message is saved in one of my word boards, and it, right here in the blue it says all in one comment ask. Just you can literally change whatever you want the button to say. So then when she says yes, I want to make a entry, I'll post whatever, I send this. Awesome. Thank you so much. Please do not tag me. I'll keep an eye on it. Getting tagged sent me to Facebook jail, sweaty face. Just let me know when it's posted. Thanks again. Here's the post. So I send that, and then I send the post that I want her to make separately. You can see here where I have giveaway hap, TFX hap, and DT hap. I also have another folder called other haps. But I'm going to use TFX here because I am a little behind on how many TFX posts I get put up today. So we're going to have her do that, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this, okay? And here's the reason I'm going to screenshot this. Because when I go to, pause share. Okay, when I go to, like when I'm out busy running around chasing my kid, whatever, and I get a random message saying yes, I'll post for you, I send them stuff, I screenshot it. At the end of the day, am I big again or am I still really little? I paused my screen share, but I don't know if that means that you guys actually can't see it, or if somebody can text me and let me know, am I still big? Can you see my phone on the screen? When I'm running around, I don't have time to come back to my trackers, okay? And so I screenshot it. I also do this with any potential. Somebody comments that they're interested in a product, whether it's on a hosted post, my personal page, whatever. When I message somebody, and okay, so let's say they comment on a hosted post, and I go to message them, I'm not going to actually put them on my potentials list until I at least get to send them that first message, because just because they comment doesn't mean I'm ever going to talk to them. Okay. So once they comment on a host post, I go and I add them as a friend. Let's see if I can find something. We can see your message, but okay, this should just not update new stuff. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. I'm going to go over my hosted post tracker, but I want to do that at the end because I don't want anybody getting caught up in the idea that you think you have to have a hosted post tracker, because you don't. Give me just 1 second, you guys. Sorry, I just want to find a post where I might not have talked to somebody yet, and I can show you exactly what I mean. Okay. Resume share. Okay, so this person liked one of my hosted posts, so I'm going to add her, and then I'm going to go to my messenger, and I have a text replacement for this one because I use it frequently, and I call it hap like. I don't know if you guys, it still seems like it's stuck. Hold on. Yep, now we're loading. Awesome. Okay. Apparently, if I pause my screen share, it actually kicks it out. Come on now. Please work. They need to see the screen share. It says that it's working, but on my end, it doesn't look like it is. Bear with me, guys. Man, these people who do this, all those technical difficulties that they have, I'm understanding them now and why they're so annoying. All right, I might just have to do this in no screen share, you guys. I'm sorry. I really wanted to screen share it, but it's just not going to work. Stop screen share. Okay, so let's just do it this way and I'll just show you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go to her message and I'm going to go, I added her as a friend. This is somebody who liked one of my hosted posts and I'm going to message her. I'm going to type this message into the bar, but I'm not going to click send until she accepts my friend request. Okay, so this is somebody who liked it and it just says, hey, I saw that you like the post that was made for me about our weight loss product. Would you like me to send you more info? Okay. So after I put it into the type bar, text bar, the chat messenger square thingy, I'm gonna back out of her message. I'm not sending it until she accepts the message. Why? Because if she's not even gonna accept my friend request, then she's not gonna accept my message. There's just no way. So I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Let me see if I can find one. I hosted post. I wanted to show you like a full-blown conversation. Okay, so let me show you this. If you see this, you see that little eye with the circle and the line through it? Okay, that means that somebody made the post for me and then they deleted it. Okay, so don't freak out. There's nothing wrong with your phone if you see that. People delete stuff. It's okay. It's not something to get like worked up about or upset over. It's just get another post up. Trying to find. I have a lot more posts than I do comments, so don't get upset when that's the case, okay? All right, so here's the message that I send when somebody comments and they accept my friend request. I send them this message. It says, okay, I am so pumped to give you all of the details. It's nothing like any other weight loss pills that I've ever heard of. We launched it the last weekend in April. It's an updated version of the original TFX, which sold out worldwide 3 times. This is called Thermophyte XX and contains a clinically proven from the NCBI, which is the National Center of Biotechnology, weight loss ingredient called Green Select Phytosome. It has an average of 31. You have to make sure you put average in there, you guys. You have to. Has an average of 31 pounds lost in over 90 days when combined with a lower calorie diet. I even lost 22 pounds with the old one by using the full system, which is majorly discounted right now. It also supports healthy blood sugar levels, so it reduces sugar cravings. It's a vegan, soy-free, and non-GMO product, just in case you wanted to know. I have 5 more spots that also get an exclusive 90-day discount. Is this something that you would be interested in? When they say yes, how much is it, which is what they always do, I go to my word board and I have a message there for my price. Then I say, so I have a promo going on right now. It's normally $67, but with my 90-day trial, I have it for only $40 a month, which is a full month supply at my personal, and that is my personal discount. Or you can get the full system like I used for only $84, which will include 2 of our other top selling products to maximize your results. You also get that discount for life, and I'll waive my $50 starting fee for doing the 90-day challenge. You simply place your first order today, one in June, and then one in July to get that huge discount. And you only have to pay 1 month at a time. Do you want to start with the TFXX or go ahead and get the system at this huge discount? This is why they always ask me, well, what's the system? You guys, I send a voice memo at this point, okay? I want them to know that I'm talking about this product because, one, I use it, and two, I want them to get their best results. Our products are phenomenal. TFX is amazing. TFXX is going to be even better. I haven't personally used it, but I'm so excited for it. But here's the thing. Our products work better when we put them together, okay? Upselling at the end, there's nothing wrong with it. Totally fine if that's what you choose to do. But I personally have found that if I am telling them right off the bat that they're going to get better results with all three products, they want all three products. Whereas if I'm talking about how amazing TFX is, how great TFXX is going to be, and then all of a sudden at the end, I'm like, oh, by the way, did you also want to add this so you can have better results? They're going to be like, well, why do I need to have better results? You already told me I'm going to get these results. Okay, let's say somebody says, and I've gotten this before, something along the lines of, well, what if I don't want to lose 30 pounds? I ask them, are you dedicated to a lower calorie, strict diet and exercise? Because if you're not, then you want to add the other stuff. The fat fighters absorb fats and carbs. They're going to help, and they work great together with our TFX. They're just going to do the little extra that those extra carbs, calories, and fats are, causing a problem with, basically. So I tell them that. I'm honest with them. You guys, if you are genuine when you're talking to people, it doesn't matter if they've never talked to you. They're gonna enroll. It might not be on the spot, but I promise you, I get way more people enrolling on the spot from Host to Post than I've ever had from my personal page. Okay. So let's say that at that point I talked to them about the system. They're like, yeah, that's what I want, blah, blah, blah. I say, perfect. I'm getting ready to place a couple orders. Do you want me to place yours while I'm placing theirs? I just need a little information, and that way I can actually add a coupon to your account so that it will give you 10% back after the 90-day challenge for every order that you placed on your shipments, and I can walk you through my website, which is easier for you. Now, the 10% back that I'm talking about is automatically applied when they become a loyal customer. It's called perk points. If you don't know, just talk to your enroller more about that. I don't want to go into super detail, but they get 10% back after their 90 days. It's applied to their account. They can use those perk points to get per dollar. Every point is $1 off of their order. So let's say they get TFX. They're going to have, well, I'm just using random numbers, you guys. I'm not a mathematician, okay? Let's say that they're going to get 25 points off. Well, when they go back in to order their 4th month, a one-time order of TFXX or trying the coffee or whatever, they're going to get that many points is each going to be $1. Okay, if that makes sense, I hope so. If not, like I said, reach out to your enroller. They can go into more detail about that. But I always mention that to them because I know that when they hear that they're going to get more points back for free product in the future, they're down. Generally at this point, they're like, yeah, you can do it for me. So then I just simply say, here, okay, awesome. So here's everything I need. Once I submit it, I'll delete all of the info you sent me, and you'll get an email within about 20 minutes or so. I'm so excited for you. I can go ahead and place the order for you now before I make a snack. Now, here's the reason I put that in there. I want them to know that I'm a real human, okay? If they think that I'm always just sitting at my phone, I'm not relatable. There's a good chance that I'm probably going to be making a snack pretty soon anyway to celebrate my loyal customer, like on the real. So I want them to know, I can do it before I make my snack. It also kind of creates a little bit of urgency. So they're not like, oh, well, I'll just do it later and it's fine. And it also allows them to know, I'm willing to put you before my snack. a lot of people like snacks here, you guys. I'm not the only one, okay? If you like snacks, drop a two below. We all like snacks, right? So it gives them the ability to know that you're willing to put whatever you are about to do on hold to help them. It feels good to know somebody's willing to do that, okay? And then I just say, you can text me the info if you'd rather keep it off Facebook with my phone number. There's an image I can drop in the comments later that I put into, that I send them. It just tells them exactly what they need. It actually might already be in the team page because I probably got it there. And then that's that. Okay. The only other thing I do is when we're going to check out, if you are brand new and you've never placed an order for a customer yet, right now we still have our Mocha Dream special. It's $55. It's a bag of keto coffee and a bag of, and a bag of the chocolate greens. And I always upsell that with a voice memo. It's different every time. I want to use their name. I want them to hear how excited I am, but it basically just goes like this. Oh my gosh, Emily, I am so excited because you just got a one-time only offer. And I'm actually really jealous because I'm obsessed with these two products and I don't even get this. But it's just it's a special we have going on. It's called our Mocha Dreams, and this is why I love it. I tell them why I love it. If you guys have never used the products, you don't have to say this is why I love it. You say this is why so many people love it, and you tell them, okay? Like, you're clearly not going to say that you lost 22 pounds in 90 days with the full system if you didn't. I did, okay? So when I'm talking about that, if you haven't done that, you can easily say, my friend Lauren, or your enrollers stuff, or if you've lost 5 pounds in a month, or you just got started and you have so much energy, but you haven't even started losing weight yet, say, I just got started. Use your story if you have one, but if you don't be afraid to use other people's story. Just be honest with people. Tell them that it's your friend Lauren's or your mentor or whoever, but that is how you relate to people, is when you're a real person and you're honest with them, okay? So that's exactly how I am doing my host to post. Those are my scripts. Now I'm going to tell you about my trackers, okay? Here's the deal. I'm a very red personality. If you don't know red personality, there is somebody who's very goal-oriented and very money-driven, okay? I like to win, and I like to do it fast, okay? My secondary color is blue, which is like the complete opposite. Blue personalities are just like, let's have fun, let's go, let's do it on a whim, fly by the seat of our pants. Like, that is where I'm at with myself. I'm like constantly conflicted. I don't know which one to follow. However, green personality is very organized, they're very detailed, and I am none of that whatsoever. So you may have heard about the Amy Spence tracker. Personally, it was too much for me. When I looked at it, it made me nauseous. It had like all this extra stuff on it, and I just couldn't do it. So I created my own tracker. I sat here for an hour with a ruler. Actually, I didn't use a ruler. I don't have one. I used the edge of a book, but I wanted straight lines. And I created my own tracker, okay? And I can easily send this to you. But here's what it looks like, okay? You have a spot to put the name. I put the post that they put, and then in the notes, I'm putting a couple of different things, okay? I'm not writing down everybody who comments. I'm not doing all that. I put whether or not I did it on a Facebook or Instagram, because I do host a post on Instagram also, which I can tell you about in a second. Because like I said, y'all, this is going to be breaking it down. I'm talking all things host to post. So I do that, okay? So you can see here, Michaela made a, okay, so let's talk about this. So after somebody says, yes, I will make a post for you, and I send them what they're going to say, and I screenshot it, that's when their name goes on my sheet, okay? After they say yes, and I send them what they're going to post. They go on my sheet. They go with what they're going to post, whatever I send them. This one I sent a DT host to post, and then it's on Facebook, okay? And then after they message me back, I always tell them, please let me know when it's up. After they message me back and they're like, okay, I put the post up, they get highlighted. She actually literally just posted for me and messaged me that she posted. Okay. However, I'm not going to highlight her yet, even though I know she said she posted, until I go back and I save that post. Or if you're tagged, if you're doing the tag method, you're not going to highlight it until you see the tag in your thing. okay? That's how I'm keeping up with it. Now, every morning I get up and the first thing I do is I follow up. This is actually yesterday's Host a Post tracker. I follow up with every name that is not highlighted. And I message them and I just say something simple like, hey girl, or hey Emily, did you get the chance to put that post up for me so I can put you in our cash giveaway? I'm so excited to see if you win, or I'm so excited hoping you win, or something like that. Here's the reason, because I firmly believe most of the time people just forget. They're busy. You guys, we are all busy humans sometimes, and sometimes they'll open it, close it, forget to post. Or for me, maybe they open it and they go to post it, but instead their phone dies. Like, that story of my life, y'all. My phone is always dying, okay? So maybe that's what happened. It's okay if they forgot to post it. You're just going to ask them if they did, okay? I follow up with somebody one time for Host a Post, and here's why. I am not going to waste my time messaging somebody who can't take 15 seconds out of their day to put a post up. Okay, if you were too busy the first time, totally fine. The second time, most of the time they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I got busy, let me do it right now. If they don't, or they don't reply, I literally take my pen and I just put an X through their square so that I know they didn't post and they're not going to. I followed up with them. It's fine. I'm not going to waste my time continuing to follow up with somebody about making a post. I'm going to go find somebody new who's going to make the post. Okay. At the bottom, I have where I can do 10 messages at a time for Host a Post. Now, here's the deal. When I buy into the cash giveaway, which is almost every month, I almost never have to actually message anybody for Host a Post, because everybody who becomes a customer, I ask them to host a post. Every potential who says they can't afford it or they have to think about it, I ask them to do a host a post. I simply just say, I completely understand. I definitely couldn't afford it at one point either. In the meantime, would you be willing to make a post for me? We're actually doing a really big cash giveaway. It's big enough to cover all of your product for way more than the 3-month trial. And I would just love to have you, help you get a chance to win it. Most of the time they say yes, okay? So then I have them host a post. When people are doing the giveaway posts for me on Facebook, every person who comments on a post wanting an entry, I have them do a product or a distributor post. So I'm still bringing in new people. That's why I love the giveaways. But you guys, you don't have to be a part of the big giveaway. I have given away samples. I have given away $15 Starbucks cards. I have given away a $25, what was it? Olive Garden gift card that I repurposed from Christmas. Like, it doesn't matter what you're using. Anything can be a giveaway, okay? You can give away a free coffee. Like, don't get worked up on the giveaway itself. Like, just know that it is an amazing tool, but it's not necessary. Okay, I just want to put that out there again. So that's Host a Post tracker. Okay, that's all Facebook Host a Post. I don't think I can think of anything else that I haven't covered. However, if there's anything, I will, like I said, come back and read it. Instagram. Let's talk Instagram real quick. If you're using Instagram, you can do Instagram Host a Post. You guys, most of my Instagram Host a Post messages are cold messages. I don't really get a lot of interaction on like my giveaway post. Like, if I put a post up, tell me your favorite ice cream, like, I don't really get a lot of comments on that. So a lot of mine are messaging people, asking them if they will make a post for me, okay? So here is what I would say on Instagram if I was asking someone to make a post for me. Hey, I don't know if you saw, but we have a huge giveaway that we're doing this month. Almost $1,000, multiple different winners, and multiple giveaways over the course of the month. And I was wondering if you would like an entry. Of course, I'm not going to ask you to buy anything to get entered. All you do is make a simple post into your story, which I will send to you here. Sound good? They either say yes or they say no. Again, you guys, I do it all at once because I just want to get it done and over with. If they're going to reply, they're going to reply with a yes or a no. And I would just rather get more messages out, okay? This is usually where I get my 10, 10, 10, 10 at the bottom. Again, totally optional. If I fill up on my Facebook, I have a minimum of 15 that I do every day. This sheet has 15 on it. I try to shoot for 30, so a front and a back. But if I don't even get my 15, that's when I start messaging people asking them to host a post for me. I'm going to show you exactly what I have people put up in their stories. I always ask them to tag me so that I can see it. It comes to my messenger. If they say, yes, I'll make a post for you, I tell them, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm about to send you the image. It's just one slide. Just save it to your phone, upload it into your story, and please be sure to tag me so that I know that I can put you into my giveaway. I can't add you if I'm not tagged. I always tell them that because I'm not going to be, like, I'm trying to get messages out. I don't have time to go back and forth and look and see if everybody who said they're going to post, posted, right? I'm only going back to the people who I have on my sheet, right, the next day. So this is my distributor host a post. I'll show you the, there you go. It's just a picture of me on a white background. I left enough space at the top and the bottom in case it accidentally gets cut off on either side. And it simply says on the top, Lauren is looking for 5 ladies who need some extra money. Requirements 18 and older, have a phone, access to Facebook or Instagram daily, be coachable and willing to grow. Okay. And then at the bottom, it just says text opportunity 2, and then it has my phone number for info. Whoa, that was a big lightning strike, whatever you call it. Okay, so there's that one. And then I also have this one, and this is my coffee one. Okay, that's my own personal before and after picture. And it simply says, text coffee to my friend Lauren at 615-554-2775 for info. All natural, burns fat, boosts metabolism, curbs craving. Who wants to get skinny drinking coffee? Okay, I get messages all day long that say coffee and opportunity. Okay, here's what's really awesome about this. These people who message me, they feel comfortable because I have no idea who they are unless they tell me. I know it sounds scary to add your phone number. You don't have to. You could always say message and then have them tag you in the empty spot. However, I will say when people know that there's a real person, an actual phone number that they are going to message, I feel like I get more messages that way. Again, totally up to you. Do what you want with your discretion. I do the exact same thing here on my host post tracker. Right here, you can see there's a name with Instagram. She posted a distributor thing. Again, I do the same discretion. If their page is really nice and I would want them as a distributor, I'm going to have them post about a distributor. If their page is just then I'm going to have them post about a product. It's that simple, you guys. And same thing when somebody messages me, I get them added on Instagram or Facebook. And then if they're like, I can't do it right now, blah, 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 ask them to host a post. It just keeps going. Okay. Moral of the story, host a post is not required. It is extremely helpful. Giveaways not required. Definitely a perk to building your business really quickly and expanding your network really quickly. And trackers, not necessary. I think Susan said she uses like a notebook and she just writes the name and the date. Totally up to you. I personally needed more structure so that it wasn't overwhelming to me because I'm not naturally organized, okay? If you want this specific tracker, I can easily get it to you. I have a printer, scanner, copier thingy, and I can just upload it as a PDF and put it in the page. If that's what you guys want, I can do that. It's very simple, you guys. It's just this. Like, that's literally it. The only reason I love it is because it gives me the opportunity to keep everything organized and not feel overwhelmed with trying to be organized. Okay. I was going to talk about following up tonight. However, I decided that I can talk about follow-ups in 5 to 10 minutes. This is something that I could go into detail with. More people needed to hear it, and it was going to take longer, about an hour. So did this tonight. Tomorrow I will go live in the page at just some random time when I get the opportunity, so y'all can just go back and watch the replay. It'll just be really short. It'll be all things follow-up. I'm going to talk about my script. I'm going to talk about when, how, and how I'm tracking my follow-ups every day, because I know a lot of people get started, they ask a bunch of people, but the second most important thing to asking is following up. Okay, fortunes in the follow-up. You'll hear it a billion times over. It's just so true. So I'm going to talk about that tomorrow, so you guys get the full-on training, and we don't go over an hour. So I hope that you guys have learned something tonight. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me or to comment in the videos. And again, host to post, you guys, please, 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 if you're in the giveaway, reach out to your upline. Keep everything out of the chat, because it can get so overwhelming if there's just tons of host to post talk in there. You are more than welcome to use the host to post question post that's in our team page, or message your upline. I hope everybody has an amazing Monday night. I had to think about what night it is, and I will see you all live tomorrow on the page sometime. Now, I have to give this a minute because I noticed earlier on my test thing that it did not, it like was lagging. So if I cut it off right away, then it won't have all of it in my video. Let me go see while I wait for this and see if there's like any questions. Oh, there I am. All right, looks like everything is good on my end. Awesome. Thank you guys. Have a great night.